All right, let's talk about Brazilian wine. But I want you to forget everything you think you know, because we're not going to the temperate south. No, we're heading way up northeast to the rugged, semi-arid backlands of Bahia, where a handful of pioneers are doing something that should be impossible. This is a story of audacity, and it's a story of altitude. I mean, really think about that question for a second. The heat, the tropical climate, it seems like the last place on Earth you try to grow delicate wine grapes. On paper, it doesn't just look difficult, it should be a total non-starter. And yet, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. Right there in Chapada Diamantina, a group of incredibly determined people are completely defying convention. They're proving that with the right conditions and a whole lot of grit, you can create something truly special.
So the big question is, how on earth are they pulling this off? To really get it, to understand the magic here, we first need to understand just how big of a challenge this is.
Okay, check out this contrast because this is what makes the story so wild. On one hand, you've got your traditional Brazilian wine country way down in the temperate south. Established, makes sense. On the other hand, you have Chapada Diamantina, a brand new frontier smack in the middle of a semi-arid tropical climate. We're talking about two completely different worlds. So, what's the secret weapon? What's the one thing that makes winemaking possible in this place that seems so wrong for it? Well, it all comes down to one absolutely crucial factor: altitude. The secret here is a concept called terroir d'altitude, or high altitude terroir. And look, this isn't just about being high up on a mountain. It's this unique, almost magical combination of the elevation, the specific climate it creates, and the soil underfoot that makes a perfect little bubble for growing grapes. And when we say high, we mean seriously high. Some of these vineyards in Chapada Diamantina are way up there, reaching up to 1,400 meters. That's over 4,500 feet above sea level. And that elevation, it changes absolutely everything. Okay, so here is the big aha moment. In a typical tropical climate, you've got high humidity, which means a big risk of disease for the vines. And you get hot days followed by warm nights, which makes the grapes lose their acidity, leading to kind of flat, boring wine. But up at high altitude, everything flips. The humidity drops, so you have fewer pests, and here's the golden ticket. You still get those hot, sunny days to ripen the grapes, but then the temperature plummets at night. It gets cool. That dramatic swing lets the grapes rest and, most importantly, hold on to their natural acidity. And that acidity is the backbone of any great wine. It's the whole game. But it's not just about the air. It's also about what's underfoot. The soils here are mostly sandy and acidic. That means they have fantastic drainage. So when the tropical rains come, the vine's roots don't get waterlogged and rot. Plus, they're packed with minerals like iron and aluminum, which adds this incredible, distinct mineral character that you can actually taste in the final wine. So we've got the altitude, the perfect climate swing, and the right soil. The setup is perfect. But what are the results? I mean, what kind of grapes are actually thriving up there against all odds? Well, the results are just stunning. I mean, look at this lineup. For the whites, you've got Sauvignon Blanc that is just bursting with vibrant passion fruit, and Chardonnay with these beautiful citrus and mineral notes. And on the red side, Syrah is a total rock star here. Intense black fruit, that classic spicy pepper, gorgeous. They're even succeeding with Pinot Noir, one of the toughest grapes to grow, in getting these delicate, elegant red fruit flavors. This is all the proof you need that this terroir is something special. And remember that amazing acidity we were talking about? It has another incredible benefit. It's the absolute perfect ingredient for making world-class sparkling wines. That cool climate freshness gives you the crispness that you need for fantastic bubbly. So cool. You know, wine is never just about what's in the bottle, is it? It's about how it connects to a place, to the people, to the culture. It's a taste of the land itself. And this quote just nails it. The reds aren't harsh or aggressive. They have these soft, velvety tannins. And the whites, they have that vibrant, refreshing acidity that has really become the absolute signature of Chapada Diamantina. And of course, what better way to enjoy these wines than with the local food? Just imagine pairing one of those bold Syrahs with a rich lamb stew, a carneiro ensopado, or a crisp, zesty Sauvignon Blanc with a classic Bahian fish stew, a moqueca. I mean, come on, this isn't just wine anymore. It's a complete culinary experience of the region. And all of this success is creating a whole new industry. Enotourism, wine tourism, is absolutely booming. Wineries like the Pioneers at Uva and Vosfero Duido are becoming destinations, bringing jobs and real investment to an area that was always known more for its incredible nature parks than for its vineyards. It's a game changer. So the story so far is incredible. But it's not over. This is really just the beginning. The pioneers of Chapada Diamantina are now looking ahead, figuring out how to solidify their place on the world wine map for good.
Of course, it's not all easy. Being a pioneer is hard work. Producing wine in such a rugged, remote place means higher costs. It means logistical nightmares getting the wine out to the world. And there's a constant need for more investment and more skilled workers. The underdog story definitely continues.
But they have a really smart game plan to tackle these challenges. First, they're working to build a strong regional identity by going for an official geographic indication. That's basically a stamp of authenticity and quality. Second, they're going all in on enotourism, weaving the wineries into the amazing natural beauty of the area. And third, they just have to keep innovating, testing new grapes, trying new sustainable techniques to make sure this success is built to last. You know, the whole story of Chapada Diamantina leaves us with this really fascinating question. In a world that's so full of ancient wine traditions, maybe the most exciting new tradition is simply having the guts to defy convention, to find a place everyone says is impossible, and then go and prove them all wrong.